Hi, Greg Parsley. Today is Monday, May 11th. Hope everyone had a nice Mother's Day weekend. Several just general comments as I provide my weekly message. I know we get a lot of questions through the VCSC helpline. I know lots of questions are just out there in general as it pertains to next year. Know that we are just simply looking at the different contingency plans. I mean, obviously, scenario or plan A would be that we would start on time with all of our students in session. Plan B would probably be that we would have to start with some type of e-learning. Plan C, kind of a modified version of maybe some students are able to come, and then we also are trying to do some distance or extended e-learning with packets. There's a lot of combinations, and just simply know at the present we're looking at all of the different scenarios that could be out there. No decision has been made, and I think, as you know, when it comes to the VCSC, when that decision is made, we will communicate that message, and we will communicate it in various different platforms. Part of the holdup in trying to make any decision, obviously right now we're just in the middle of May. When the governor released his different plans a week ago this past Friday, he made it very clear that probably no guidance would be coming on schools until July 4th or somewhere within that time frame. Now, our hope is that that information may be provided earlier at some point in June, maybe the middle to latter part, but all we can do right now is internally put plans together and look at different plans or scenarios, but no decision has been made. It is our hope that as I just kind of went through some different scenarios, it's scenario A, where we are on time and doing business as usual is the option that we will be at, but that's out of our hands and out of our control. Athletics, I know that's another hot button issue that comes in. I briefly mentioned it last week in my weekly message. The IHSAA did come out this past week and say that when it pertains to that week of moratorium, that they're actually going to do away with that this week and would allow sports to come back on July 1st, at least for the conditioning and so forth. That is our intent and hope, but that guidance comes from the IHSAA. Our facilities, by directive of the state, are completely shut down until June 30th, so there's nothing that's even happening on our grounds within our buildings, but at least getting some clarification from the IHSA and that those could resume come July 1st. So put that out there. I know summer school, I've talked about this one frequently. Are we going to do summer school? Will we do high school credit recovery? Will it be Jumpstart? iRead, elementary summer school. We in the past have offered a variety of summer school programs. It's still our hope that we may be able to do some type of summer school programming, but again, there's nothing that I can state very matter of fact at the present time. And again, I go back to with our facilities being shut down through June 30th, so we're waiting on guidance from the state. I've said in this message before, if we're able to do summer school, we want to do it with the students present with the teacher. There will not be anything virtual in that realm. So we're working through that one as well. Report cards, we've talked a little bit about when it pertains to the high school. They do not send out report cards. You can access those things in Power School. During the week of May 25th has been my directive to all of our buildings that we will release report cards, or they will at least be available. If you're one of those parents or students that go to Power School and check, things will be up to date and official in Power School at some point during the week of May 25th, and then those that are in those cases where we send out report cards, they will come out that week. So again, that's the week of May 25th, that's Memorial Day week. So expect report cards at that time. Video updates, I will continue with updates. We will do next week, and then we're going to take a little time off. Obviously the following Monday would be Memorial Day, so we would not do anything there, but we'll do next week. And then June 8th, 22nd, July 6th and 20th, and simply know that as we go throughout the summer, and again, I said this in the opening, if there are those things that we need to communicate, you can be rest assured that we will communicate those to you in advance, but we will continue to do Monday periodic updates throughout the summer. Next weekend's our food delivery. That's the week of May 18th. We will make some transition plans. I know that we're not going to be doing food delivery to the home throughout the summer. Next week I will provide some more guidance as to what that will look like. It will be curbside pickup. We've got some things to work out with the state, and more so that pertains to that week of Memorial Day. Generally, we've never operated food service during that time period in the past. And again, we need to get some guidance from the state. If we have to take 1 week off, then we'll be back the following week and business as usual in terms of the curbside pickup, but no delivery. Graduation, we have set that for Friday, July 17th at 7 p.m. in Alice Arena. As I stated last week, it is our hope that we will hold commencement with no restrictions in place and allow, certainly friends, family, folks from the community. That's a major event. We want to be able to do that. We need to be able to do that for our seniors. Again, as I've said, it would be a voluntary exercise, and our seniors will already have their diplomas in advance, but we desire to hold commencement. We desire to do commencement in Alice Arena, which is where it belongs, and as of right now, we are prepared to do that on Friday, July 17th, 7 p.m. Franklin Elementary Open House is still on. That will take place on Tuesday, July 21st, beginning at 5 p.m. with the ribbon cutting. Everything's on target there, and we're excited to certainly be able to showcase off the new Franklin Elementary. Our helpline, many of you have taken advantage of that helpline. Will continue to operate through the summer, even though this is our last week of actual instruction, or we'll wrap up this Thursday. That does not mean that we are done, and again, that we will cut off communication or anything of that nature. We will continue to do everything that you have come to expect of us in communicating different messages. But yes, while we will be done with instruction come this Thursday, we'll give teachers time to finalize. We'll get grades out, as I said, the week of May 25th. But that VCSC helpline stays up all summer long. And if you have questions, you can certainly feel free to reach out to that. As I end this week's message, I want to thank our teachers, our students, and families.